You are viewing video vocab.
Cower.
You know what? Fine. I dare you to smash that vase on your head.
What? This vase?
Yeah.
No problem.
Whoa. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, you're bleeding.
You see how easy that was, Marcus? You see how easy that was? I never cower in the face of danger.
We all know why we're here. In the last 6 months, Anthony Stark has created a sword with untold possibilities. And yet he insists it's a shield. He asks us to trust him as we cower behind it. I wish I were comforted, Anthony. I really do. I'd love to leave my door unlocked when I leave the house. But this ain't Canada.
Finally, you will bow to me.
We will never bow to you.
Why am I not surprised? If you won't bow before a sultan, then you will cower before a sorcerer! Genie, my second wish. I wish to be the most powerful sorcerer in the world! Genie, stop! Ladies and gentlemen, a warm act of our welcome for Sorcerer Jafar!
Have you not noticed that Commander Togg has been undermining the captain?
If so, then he should be killed!
Exactly. And, stationed at the captain's side, I will be the logical choice to be the new first officer.
Logical? Are you a Vulcan now? Maybe you should trim your bangs and join a science vessel.
Logical!
Could you imagine serving with those Baynots? Avoid death and cower.
Cower. To shrink back or bend down in fear or shame. It describes someone physically or emotionally recoiling when they feel scared or threatened. When you see the pause button on these definition screens, you can pause if you would like to keep reading. Fallacy.
No, none of that stuff is true.
State trooper.
Fallacy. Dead guy in the parking lot.
Rumor. The duck.
Hearsay. Bobby Ridgway's bald?
Fact. But he deserved it. He tried to grope me in the lunch line.
Fair enough.
The accent.
It's real. I lived in Australia until I was 10.
With the pygmies.
Close. With my mom.
Where were you last year? I know the porn career is a lie.
Do you?
You haven't looked at these, have you?
No. I was there. I mean, you think an athletic guy like Vince Barnes would have a big dingus, you know? But no. Take a look at that pathetic little, fallacy. Woo!
You don't know anything about this kidnapping, do you?
Quite the contrary, Elliot. The kidnappers are so unnerved by my presence, they've had to change their plans midstream.
You know, either this food in here's getting better or I'm just hungrier than usual.
Well, you've eaten too much. You're getting fat. I've been meaning to talk to you about it. You're getting fat.
Fat?
You are.
What's the matter with you, Doc? Can't you stand to see anybody that's in good health? Does it bother you? Do you kind of get the shakes if you see somebody that's healthy?
Well, just because you're fat doesn't mean you're healthy, you know. That's a fallacy.
That's a what?
It's a fallacy.
Without welfare, Mr. Tolson, people would be starving.
Who's starving, Miss Booker?
The unemployed are starving.
Mr. Burgess here. He's unemployed. Obviously, he's not starving. I drew you in, Miss Book. You gave a faulty premise, so your syllogism fell apart.
Syllogism?
Your logic fell apart. Major premise, the unemployed are starving. Minor premise, Mr. Burgess is unemployed. Conclusion, Mr. Burgess is starving. Your major premise was based on a faulty assumption. Classic fallacy.
It was Lady Luck that brought you to me. I mean, what are the odds? That you would be an overnight sensation on the same night that I was looking for you.
Post hoc ergo propter hoc. I mean, it's a fallacy. Just because the two events are connected sequentially doesn't mean they're connected causally.
Fallacy. A false belief or mistaken idea based on wrong reasoning. It's often used to describe an error in logic or a misleading argument that seems true but isn't. Peculiar.
Look, how do I get in touch with this guy?
Well, he's having a 2-day book signing at Walden's. You know, we had a really bad breakup.
The Juji Fruits?
Yeah, the Juji Fruits.
Okay, K-Man?
Oh, okay.
Enjoy the book.
Thank you. Listen, Jake, where did you get those eyeglass frames?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, so you don't know where you got them?
Yes, I do, but I don't want anyone else to have them.
Well, that's peculiar.
Okay, it's time to come clean.
Callie, I brought you here because I wanted to tell you.
Say I'm Glenn!
It's peculiar. Anyway, what I really wanted to say was.
JD, look at me!
Ugh, that's exactly the kind of girl my ex-boyfriend would have dated.
I barely know her.
And the lies begin again.
I certainly would never sleep with her.
You and I are both really focused on is the way the brain works and the way the mind works. And this is one of the things that I think that you reinforce with these big photos of your watch every day. It's like the mind works in very peculiar ways. And and it's kind of pliable, and you could force it into positive, productive ways. You can express yourself in these very positive, productive ways, and carve those grooves of productivity and of advancement.
Peculiar, strange, unusual, or different from what is normal. It can describe something odd, distinctive, or unique to a person or thing. Renegade.
So this collaborative project helped to support great local archaeological work and gave them a new perspective and allowed new discoveries to be made. So that's what we want the data to do. And then that can help people on the ground who have the qualifications to go out and excavate and map.
But there's still renegades out there, for sure. And
yes.
What do you do about people whose imagination is put forth as a substitute for science?
I believe that's called America.
Bart replaced Lorenzo Lamas in the syndicated action series Renegade.
If Esposito thinks he's gonna muscle us, he's wrong.
I hear that, Renegade.
Let's do this thing.
That's one of Virgil's sugar-sprinkled cake rings. Now, where is he?
I don't have to answer to some weak old man with a walking stick.
A beaten stick! Bring it! Renegade's mooncuff!
I can't tell you where he is. I swore an oath.
I see. You know, Simpson, every man has his price. I would say your price is a pleasant surprise.
That's exactly my price.
What about Jim? We can't just leave him down there.
Please get a grip on yourself, Doctor. Status report.
Klingon captain wishes to name his terms, Mr. Spock.
On screen.
This is Captain Claw of the Klingon Empire. Attempt to raise shields or arm weapons, and I will destroy you. You are alive for a single reason. The renegade James T. Kirk. Hand him over, and I will spare your lives.
You want to test me?
Okay, I'm not your enemy, man.
What do you know about the Inferni?
They're elves.
Renegade elves.
Renegade elves, sorry. Because elves are awesome, right?
Renegade, a person who rejects or rebels against rules, traditions, or authority. It often describes someone who abandons their group, cause, or beliefs to go their own way. Will you cower, or will you add new words to your active vocabulary today? Thinking you can think without the words to have clear thoughts is a fallacy. Learning new words while being entertained may seem peculiar, but it is effective. Why not be a renegade? By liking every episode of Video Vocab and sharing them with others. We challenge you to add a comment on what you think are the sources for any of these video clips. Can you guess which movie, TV show, or podcast they come from? Each clip has the word and a clip number to help you identify it in your comments. Some are obscure, so have fun. Also, what is your favorite clip? After a week, we will list the sources so you can see how right you were. Thought of the Day by Ludwig Wittgenstein. The limits of my language mean the limits of my world.